Hello and welcome to Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm here to do the January reading for the sign of a Virgo. It is late. We are the 8th of January. Yes, we are the 8th of January. If you want to know where I've been gone for a bit. A video was put up just a few days back. It's called We're Back. So that explains pretty much everything. So anyway, let's get right into your reading, Virgo, and see what's up. For those that are new, this is a 5-card spread. First card, your overall energy for January. Second card, your wealth and finances for January. Third card, your hearth, your home, your intimate loves, your relationships for the month of January. Your challenges for January and your message from Spirit. And I'm adding one more card at the very end, our mystery card. It's going to give us a little peek into 2019 overall to see if there's recurring themes in your life. You know how we'll say that at the end of the year, like 2018 was the year of that kind of thing. So that's what we're looking for. Okay. This is for all three of your signs. This is your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign. These are general readings which may or may not resonate with you. I cut right here. Consult with Lilith, see if she agrees. Lilith, as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards that are meant for this general free public reading. For the sign of Virgo, for the month of January, in the year 2019, are these the cards for the general Virgo reading? Thank you. You may stop. Okay. Very first card, your overall energy. We're looking here at the King of Wands and practicality. Card number 2, wealth and finances, the vortex, temptation. Card number 3, hearth, home, family, and intimate love, recognition with the 3 of Pentacles. Card number 4, your challenges, 5 of Cups. Card number 5 is your message from Spirit, the 7 of Wands, and endurance. And almost tell a story. And now I'm going to give another little shuffle. And I'm not even going to know what it is because I'm not turning it over till the very end. But we'll see it at the same time. I'm just going to cut right here. And I'm going to place the card right here, face down. See, face down. Okay. Let's get into your reading, Virgo. Remain grounded. Get in the habit of telling yourself, feet on the ground, feet on the ground, feet on the ground, no matter what you're going through, where you're at, who you're with. Doesn't matter what's going down. Anything that kind of like shifts you in any way, feet on the ground, feet on the ground. Remain grounded, remain realistic, remain logic more than emotion. Call on your logic to be your saving grace, to see things for what they are. Without being influenced by outer influences and not move that way, you see things yourself for the way they are. Remain very practical during the month of January. Okay, it may sound boring to some. Practical is not, that's not fun. It's like being a grown-up or something. You know, who wants to be practical all the time? I don't. Keep an open mind. You're going to be a lot more dynamic during the month of January. You're going to be feeling like you've got a wide circle here. And you're feeling very connected to a lot of different people. There may be some traveling coming up for you this year, and maybe in January, and becoming quite the problem solver as well. Keep growing people into your life. That's very healthy for you right now, okay? Don't dismiss new people or meeting new people. Leave yourself open to it. It'll matter down the road. Maybe not right now, may not be obvious, but it will be down the road. Don't be afraid to get out and stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your imagination, and try brand new things. And start in January to do that. Just pick a day and say, this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going someplace I've never been before, and it could be something small. I'm going to go walk the dog in a new park that I've not been to. I'm going to go and I'm going to try that restaurant out. I want to go see that movie. Well, what band's playing tonight? Let's go visit so-and-so, and we'll pick up so-and-so and so-and-so on the way. Out more, getting out more, surrounding yourself with friends, family, people. Life is happening for you, and it begins in January for you, Virgo. Step outside yourself a little bit. So try new things and explore your own passions, whatever they be. It's different for everybody. But make this the year that you're done thinking about this and imagining it and daydreaming about it. Just do it. Just do it. Pretty simple. Don't put blocks and traps in front of yourself. That road's wide open to you, so do that. Keywords are energy and creativity and power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. Shackles have been removed, Virgo, and a lot of them are self-imposed. And now you're free. Take advantage of that. Be grateful for that. Your second card in your finances and in your wealth, we've got the vortex and temptation. Ooh. Watch yourself. Be careful. If any of you are in a relationship or a marriage of some kind, and it's been a little more problematic and more work lately, part of you is feeling restless because you don't want to be going through this. You're going to be vulnerable to the advances of somebody else or the attention of somebody else. Oh boy, be careful. You're going to be tempted. I don't have to spell that out or paint a picture for you, do I? No. But temptation. Some, on the other hand, could be tempted to take on a second job or quit the job they're at to look for something more suitable, sensing that life is just too short to be spending 8, 10, 12, 14 hours a day doing something that makes you want to scream inside. To get the hell out of there. Don't waste any more time. My goodness sakes, if a job's that bad, go get a go get a job cleaning toilets or offices, or you should work under your own little thing, and you're all alone, and you're in your own little world, and you can see the results of your work when you're done. I mean, go wait tables, go work at I don't know, but go somewhere that you don't hate, and you know you won't mind it too much. That can be your lull between the next good job. You want to leave that job today? Go ahead and leave it. Make sure you got something to drop yourself right into on top of it, though. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it isn't something that makes your blood boil in a negative way. Wow. I've heard some stories come out of some people. One guy hated his job so bad, he was hoping he'd get hit by a bus because he walked to work and he'd break an arm. His right arm, because he was right-handed. He said, if I do that, I don't have to go to work because I can't do anything. And he really meant it. Every day that I make it to work, I'm disappointed that I didn't get injured or hurt, run over on the way here, because I hate it so much. What are you going to do? But these are the things that are going to tempt you. You know, affairs of the heart, making drastic moves like quitting your job on the spot. I know someone that just did that recently. And I've seen epic job quits too. Like where a big scene was created, they just said, I had enough of this crap. Couldn't blame the poor girl. I couldn't blame her. And she went off like Tasmanian devil. Oh my goodness. Epic. Anyway, some of you are feeling trapped. So says tarot, by a job, relationship, a situation. Feeling like you have absolutely no control. All right? Prove to yourself that you do. Do something drastic. Okay? Don't hurt yourself in the long run, but do something drastic that is out of character for you. Some of you may be feeling lost. Yeah. Some are having affairs. Somebody out there has an attraction to someone or something that is no good for you. Addictions comes forward with this card as well, and it can be addicted to anything. I watched one of those silly programs. I changed it as soon as I seen what was going on. This girl is addicted to eating shaved rubber from tires. She cut a piece of tire, and then she would put it through this knife thing and shave it into tiny, tiny little bits on a plate. And it looked like black licorice pieces. And she'd sit there and chew them and swallow them and eat them. So when I say anything about addiction, any kind of addictions, some people are addicted to reading. They've always got a book under their hand, and they'd rather have their face in a book than be facing somebody across the table or beside them. That's their happy place. They are addicted to reading, and reading can be addictive, and sometimes it can interfere. It isn't always 100% a good thing. These are things to look at. None of us are perfect, is what I'm hearing for you, and you need to know that. If you're not being fed and nourished by your partner, it's inevitable to fall into problems. And if you don't fall into problems by stepping out, you'll turn inward, and it will eat you up inside. It'll feel like your life is stopped. So you have to deal with that. Don't be afraid to make or break agreements as well. Any kind of agreements with anybody. If you change your mind, that's your right. Change your mind. That's all easier said than done, but now's the time when you're feeling at your weakest is to stand up, wake up, and take your power back and get control. Nobody has control over you unless you allow them to. You have to allow it. That's where it really starts. Don't get mad at the other person for taking advantage of it. If you left yourself wide open that way and gave that impression, who's to blame? No, it doesn't make the other person innocent. They're bad people. But really, they can't do anything unless you allow it. Choices, contracts, control, power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions are all the key words to this card. Don't let anything mess you up. Be responsible for yourself. Be daring. Dare to be responsible. Dare to go after your dreams. I dare you to go after your dreams. Third card, Hearth and Home. We've got the Three of Pentacles, and threes are all about activity, high activity in tarot. And there's recognition going on here for somebody. You're being recognized, or you're recognizing something else. This card's a good card for you, though. Virgo, it shows stability in your life. And you need to recognize that you do have stability. This isn't for everybody. Remember, it's a general reading. Money and property are going to come to the forefront for a little while. There's something going on in that area. You're going to regain balance and order. For anything that got upset between November and December, now you're gaining your balance and your everything in order again. Foundations, life foundations is a really strong word with this card. You're being encouraged by Spirit to grow and expand, whatever that means for you. Expand your business, expand your world, expand yourself, get out there more, that sort of a thing. Okay, now this card here, your challenges. Somebody, I don't know who it is, you would know, whoever you are, is miserable in a relationship. Absolutely, positively No bars hold. Miserable. Either the person that, see, I'm thinking you've got a broken heart. You feel stunned, not able to move, not able to breathe, not able to grieve. If you found out that your relationship was not what you thought it was, and this has devastated you. So hurt that it hurts to breathe. It's a physical pain. So much sadness. This card. This could be the loss of a job or the loss of a relationship, as I said. A loss of a friend. It could be through a death. It could be, or has been. A feeling dejected by the universe. You're falling into a spiral here of some kind. You're having a lot of bad thoughts, feeling hurt, feeling confused. There's upheaval to your life. Feelings of abandonment, of being left alone. These are your challenges, just for January. There is a silver lining to every cloud. There is. Even when I'm going through bad times, I say thank you for this experience. I know there's a reason why this happened. Even when I was in excruciating pain and in the hospital, and they didn't have a clue what was wrong with me. Still can't get over it. 2 surgical procedures. And why 2? Because the first one, it wasn't what they thought it was. So they'd sew me back up and start somewhere else. Thank you. This happened for a reason. Thank you. And that's how I kind of took it and put it that way. Not going to feed too much more into this, but January, for somebody, this is general. It could be one person out of thousands of you. All right? One person out of thousands that this would apply to. So the rest of you calm down. And for the person this, because I get the feeling you're going, that's me. That's my life. That's what I've been going through. You're worth more than that. You're more valuable than that. You know, I don't get it. When somebody doesn't want to be with somebody, why are you still there? Get up and leave. Do yourself and the other person a favor, no matter how much upheaval it's going to cause. If you feel it in your bones, this is not for me, it's not where I belong, or that person can't be trusted, I know that they've been with somebody else, they're lying to me. If you feel that strongly, get yourself out of it. Get yourself out of it. Even though they did something terrible to you, that does not make you their judge and jury. All right? You were hurt. Take care of yourself and your own pain. And you let fate and destiny take care of the other person. Your last card is the 7 of Wands, endurance, and how fitting to finish this in your message from Spirit. So we're looking here at having the endurance to get through all this. You are strong. You're strong enough. Virgos are usually real easygoing people. They don't like confrontation. They don't like upset. They don't like people being mad or separating or breaking up or drama going on. They don't like any of that for anybody else. They certainly do not want that for themselves. But some of you may find yourself in the fight for a relationship to keep it. You're going to be very protective. But at the same time, while you're fighting for this relationship, don't lose your dignity or integrity. Stay on the straight and narrow. Do everything the right way. Even if it kills you, do everything the right way. That's so down the road you can sleep with a clear conscience and you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I didn't do anything really wrong. I didn't. Maybe I stayed too long in the relationship. But as far as you inflicting some kind of hurt, chaos, and pain on the person because they hurt you, you're not their judge and jury. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Fate, destiny, karma. It always comes around. You won't have to lift a finger. You might get to watch. You can find yourself defending others as well that are not present to speak for themselves, or they're not able to speak for themselves. This could be a group of people, or it could just be one person that you're defending. The big advice with this card, so you don't have to repeat yourself with people. If they still say, what? Keep on going. Don't waste your time. But be very, very almost sarcastically clear in your communications with others. Get in their face so they don't forget the moment and what the discussion was about. So when you walk away, you say, I've done everything I could do. I've laid it all at the table. I cannot do anymore. And if they want to still play and be the dumbass, go right ahead. I can't even watch to see what's going to happen because you didn't listen to what I told you. It's going to be that kind of thing. You wash your hands of it and you walk away. Because once you know something, you cannot unknow it. You can't play stupid. Get real. There's the big message with your reading, is to get real. No matter what goes on, as I told you, you take the higher moral ground. You don't let anybody that would have an affair on somebody, you don't let that person talk you into anything, dictate anything to you, preach anything to you. You don't stoop to their level. You keep yourself up here where you belong. You have your integrity. Karma does come around. Take my word for it. Karma does come around. The good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly. Your keywords are defense, protection, opposition, territory, force, and resistance. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Just don't lower yourself, for crying out loud. Just don't. So now we're going to reveal the mystery card for 2019. Oh, boy, are you kidding? Oh, Virgo. Did you have to go ruin a good thing for you? You got a couple nasty cards here. You know? Yeah, 1, 2, 3 at least. Most of the readings were good this month. I'm disappointed. This is the worry card of tarot, the anxiety card. For a few of you, you may be worried for nothing. You're an overreactor. You overthink things. You're a natural worrier. And yes, some Virgos are like that. Very much so. If you want to stop worrying and feeling lost and out of control, then you need to take the bull by the horns and you need to be in charge. All right, do you understand what's being said here? You need to be in charge. You're obviously not happy with other people running things for you, doing things, because they're not doing it proper to your standards. They're not doing it right, and boy, oh boy, Virgo can be some fussy. I don't think anybody can live up to the standards of most Virgos. They want impeccable. You know, everything has to be impeccable. Some Virgos want to live in a perfect world, and a place that they can be, that to them where their life is perfection, everything is perfect, and it's just not. There's some denial going on there. You can't live a perfect life in an imperfect world. Can't do it. Right before you've even started, you're defeated. You can strive for that. But this is a rocky planet at times. A lot going on. And if you're the type of person, excuse me, my God. If you're the type of person that is constantly having a smile pasted on your face and you're always up and bobbly, wee, like it's 24/7, you never have a down moment, let alone a down day. There's some denial going on there. There just is. Where you're very self-centered. I'm just going to take care of my own happiness and screw the world. I don't give a shit. I don't care what's going on around me as long as I'm happy. As long as I'm happy, a little narcissism going on there. This is a card that shows you could be, up till 3 a.m. in the morning, tossing and turning, worrying, scared of things to come, of things that happen. What are the repercussions? Where's this going? Where are we going? All kinds of different things, different scenarios for different people. But this card can bring so much stress for some, it starts to affect you physically and you end up getting ill. Stomach aches, you know, this sort of thing. What you need to do is you need to find somebody that you can talk to. If not somebody, if you've got one specific problem, talk to a professional that would deal with that. In other situations, if you have a friend, talk to a friend and unload and be clear with them. I don't want you judging me. I don't want any advice. I just need to tell somebody how I'm feeling. Once you do that, those negative energies are going to start flowing more, and they're going to end up having somewhere to go, and they're going to dissipate. You'll find you'll sleep better. Don't procrastinate. All that does is hold on to a problem that isn't going anywhere because it's you that won't let go of the problem. It's you that's in the way. It's you that's locked the door and kept the problem inside. What the hell? You don't do that. Make it your goal and your lesson. You're not holding on to anything negative for any longer than a day. You'll give it a day to think things over, to see if there's anything going to change. But don't become a procrastinator and become a prison to things that could happen. Okay, take care of things right away. You'll feel a lot lighter. You'll feel more free than you ever have before. There won't be much to keep you up at night. You've got some things here that you have to deal with through 2019. That's very clear. It's very obvious. I can't tell you not to worry, Virgo. I mean, I can't do that, right? Everything is your own personal perspective. Your limits are personal on how much you can go through and how much you can stand, how much you can take. I don't think anybody relishes the thought of starting over, and especially if it wasn't planned for. You need to find a friend. You will live through it. You will get through it. But you're going to have some anxiety through 2019, and mostly over things that you can clear up yourself and fix. The big message for this reading is don't procrastinate on the unpleasant things that need to be taken, because they'll hang around till the end of time. All right, so that's your year. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it gave you some guidance, some direction, and some hope, most of all. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, please check out the window below this video window, the Show More section. You can grab my email and send it off, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. And join us on Facebook if you're not a hater of Facebook. I have a group there. It is under, just put it in the search bar on Facebook, Bay of Fundy, F-U-N-D-Y, Fortunes. Make sure you put the Fortunes in, because there is another Bay of Fundy group, but they are just Bay of Fundy. They have nothing to do with my group or Fortunes or anything like that. It's just all information and interest in the Bay of Fundy. So anyway, for anybody else that's looking for me, if you don't find me right here, you would today. But then it's storming, you wouldn't be able to get here. Usually in the nice weather, you'll find me down at the cove, walking up the beach along the water's edge, the carrying the highest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and the bountiful, the bodacious Bay of Fundy. What a beautiful body of water she is, and she brings so much life to this land. Anyway, that's about all I'm going to say for that. But if you're looking for me, you'll always catch me with one eye on the tides. I love them both. I love the low. I love the high. I'm addicted. I'm a junkie. Please keep the peace inside, because you'll be needing to share that light and that love out with your fellow man. Do something nice today for somebody else, and getting nothing in return for you, other than to know you filled your part in the role of humanity by touching someone today. Something as small as opening a door, helping somebody with a bag, smiling at somebody. You don't know the effect that you have on people. You have no idea how good that could make someone's day. It could give them hope again. Enjoy your month. Stay wise and strong. You're going to have the endurance to get through any anxieties that come your way. But don't make mountains out of a little molehill. Because some of you, yeah, you're your own worst enemy. Behave, baby. See you soon.